like I said before, and I'll say it again, talk about all things metal and or right now playlist, but later on we'll talk about metal artists and them themselves as artists themselves. And just, like I said before, and I'll say it again, the voice of metal is all about you, me, and everybody as far as the voice of metal because we are all basically the voice of metal. Um, just so you guys know, just in case you're wondering about the name. Anyway, it was rather interesting. Here I am. My son's 21st birthday just happened a while back, and we were going to celebrate a little later because he's been a little bit busy, which I can understand. I don't know if he's got some new girl in his life or something, but who knows. But it's rather interesting that when I was walking in the mall a little bit, I kind of do that a little bit to get a little exercise because it's usually kind of cold out and I don't have a gym membership anymore. But it's kind of reasonably priced, so I figured why not, right? And plus, I get to meet some people, this, that, and the other, especially people that go to Hot Topic and things like that. And here I am wearing my obituary shirt there, and uh, got my shirt and this, that, and the other. And the woman that rang me out the register was really nice, very sweet woman. We were talking about metal music and this, that, and the other. So yeah, I definitely can't find that much of that kind of music here. As far as shirts go, it's like yeah, I know. If I would have been thinking ahead of time, which I yeah kind of didn't think about it, I could have gone to a website, grabbed a shirt from for him on somebody else's site. Some of the other little more not quite so well known bands that most people don't, and that's part of the reason why, along with all the other stuff, that I started the channel because I want you guys to know a little more about metal bands that you've never heard before. Because all the bands that are out there on the shirts that are in Hot Topic and stuff like that are definitely well known. People know who they are, and really, I know there was a gentleman a while back talking about the little short clips of video that I have recorded just for shorts, right? I can understand that. Yes, they can take it down. It's very true. But some of the small bands, I figured they probably would like somebody, kind of sharing their music with all you guys because then you guys become their fans too, buy tickets, go see their shows because of the fact they might not know who you might not know who they are. So, actually, I think a lot of these on my new list are not actually newer bands or not as well known bands. They're fairly new, newer bands that people do know for right now for this list. But I try to mix it up if I can, so that way we have a little variety here. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys supporting the channel and the new subscribers and the people that have been here for a very long time. Hello, how's it going? How are you doing? Doing okay? Welcome to the channel. I don't think I've ever met you yet, so I appreciate you coming by and dropping in. I appreciate it. Um. Anyway, we're gonna start a thing about things that kind of push you through, like either focusing, maybe possibly, or maybe gym type stuff. Which is kind of interesting topic. I thought, well, may do something a little different, especially since I was doing some running today, or walking, I should say. It would be a kind of a good thing to listen to. Hello, how's it going? We got Ashley and Gloria. Gloria. I can't. It's hard to see. Sorry, it's kind of hard, really small type. And I need my glasses to get fixed, so I apologize for that. What about food? I think I know what you're talking about. Anyway, I'm pretty sure I know what you're talking about. 20 number 20 is Pillars of the Serpents by Machine Head. An early crushing groove metal track for full of heavy churning riffs and significantly pure and unadulterated aggression and power. Yep. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. It's awesome, right? Yeah. And then my shirt. Yeah, my decor is like just it's a little messy down below, but yeah, there's some artwork there. There's a bunch of stuff over there. It's pretty cool. I like food. Yeah, I do. Oh, I'm into a lot of different metal. Actually, I was just talking to everybody at the very beginning about how that some metal music may not be as well known, and people, that come on the channel, I try to find something new, something different. This one's a little more mainstream music, people that might know most of the bands right now. But if you look at some of the other videos, there's definitely some other ones out there that are really interesting, unique, and I didn't even know they existed, which is kind of cool. So I try to do some research and try to find some things, this, that, and the other, figure out what type of topic. What? Okay, no, no language. Anyway, number 19, Disciple of Spice Slayer is the name of the song. By Slayer, I should say. A track railing against the hypocrisy of religion, delivering with a relentless speed and aggression demanding an independence of thought. Thank you for the likes, thank you for the subscribes, and thank you for the sub. Yeah, I appreciate that. I was just about to say, if you guys haven't done already, please subscribe to the channel, help the channel out, have it grow, and it doesn't cost you anything, so why not, right? It's free. Anyway, number 18 is this is Levant de Savante, I think is how you say it. It's from Gojira. Gojira is really good, and I kind of screwed up a while back. Somebody said, "Well, that's not a new band." It's like, I mean, a new band. That's an old band. They've been around for a while. I guess because it's been 2000 before that. To me, I consider a new band, but it doesn't necessarily have to be that way because I think they've been around since at least 2000, but I'm not positive on that. A progressive groove metal song centered on the idea of a fraternal child and inheriting the wilderness of human nature itself, which is kind of cool. I like that. It's different for the meaning of it. John 3:16. Okay. I don't. I've read John 3:16, I think, but I forgot what it says. Maybe you have to enlighten me. I'm into Swedish DB, HD, HC punk, and Aresu punk. I hope I say that. Folk metal, brutal death metal, technical death, slam death metal. Okay, there you go. There's so many different ones. Oh, okay, and someone prong. Okay, jeez, there you go. That's a lot. Kind of like me. I get a little bit of everything. I even saw Paul McCartney not that long ago, which is really cool. So if you haven't seen his show, you need to check it out. Especially Live or Let Die. He's got a thing going on with that. It's really cool. That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't gonna give you any spoilers or anything because I don't want to spoil it for you. Because it's all I gotta say is pretty amazing. That's all I gotta say. So just be aware of that, so you know. Get it ready. And there's a couple other surprises in there too for me. So if you're a Paul McCartney fan, check it out. Number 17 is Brought to the Water by Tribuline. Tribulation is the name of the band. A driving med logic. See, everybody just comes here to see me mess up on that word. Death metal track about embracing the darkness from transformation, offering an intense ritualistic energy. Because I can't say it at all. Med logic. Oh, I think that's how you say it. I'm trying to make it harder than it is, probably. The number 16 is the Vengeful One by Disturbed. Industrial groove metal track depicting a spiritual entity rising up to punish the corporate and unjust. Hammer Smash Face is number 15 from Cannibal Corpse, which actually is a really good band. A little bit not quite as well known, but some people know. They've been around for a while. A relentless death metal staple known for their intensity, speed, groove, core, focus, lyrical content, and representing sheer brutal power. Number 14 is Battery by Metallica, an aggressive thrash metal piece about reckless behavior and feeling being of unstoppable battery of pure energy would definitely be good for a workout because it's definitely awesome. That reminds me, speaking of battery, I'm not sure if it's battery or one of the other songs. that I've heard just recently, but it was done by Havoc, and somebody else did a cover of Metallica songs, which is really good. I love hearing covers of different, how people spin different songs because they're not quite the same as the original. They might be better, they might be worse, they might be just different. Who knows? So yeah, I love that kind of stuff. So Q&A sticker, try it. Oh, okay. What? Start a Q&A. Okay, how about that? Oh, here. Can we do that? How do we put that? Oh, is it? Okay, that's weird. I'm not sure. It popped up on my screen. Now it's like right in the middle of my screen. I think I'm going to have to get rid of that. Yeah, I can't do it when I'm doing live. It's kind of a weird spot for it. It's like right here in my face. Um, anyway, Roots Bloody Roots by Sepultura, a powerful tribal groove metal song about reconnecting with one's culture and ancestral roots, inspired by inner strength. And that is one of my favorite all time favorite songs of theirs. Is really good. Oh, okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, there you go, everybody. There's John 3:16 for you, just in case you were wondering. Which I appreciate that. Number 12 is Assembly of War Assembly by Slayer, a brutal thrash anthem that delivers visceral depiction of organized chaos and inhumanity of modern warfare, which is cool. Which is probably completely opposite of what you were just talking about, right, Ashley? Maybe, probably more likely. Number 11 is Nemesis from Arch Enemy. Logic death metal track about personal justice, taking control, and becoming an unstoppable, venturous force. I did. I thought. I was a little fast on it, but I already saw. I read most of it because it was like It's about God who loved the world. He gave His only begotten Son for that whoever believes in Him shall not perish but have eternal life. Now, I will say this much, and I'm not a super religious person right now, but I know there's a gentleman called Mort that actually does talk about some of the things that not be quite what we think in the Bible, but I don't know. But it's rather interesting. Not saying that it's good or bad or whatever, but yeah, I forgot his name of his channel, but it's really interesting. So it kind of makes you think a little bit about it. That's all. Which is definitely different. Not saying that he's right, and not saying he's wrong. It's like a lot of other things in life, we don't know. Even Ozzy Osbourne himself, actually, I guess apparently was a devout Christian, which I didn't know. So that was rather interesting. Yep, yep. But anyway, let's see here. Where are we at? Number 11 is "Blind" by Korn. The song is arguably by new metal movement, dealing with feelings of powerlessness and confusion in a chaotic world. Yeah, and there's somebody that actually I know that was talking about this, that, and the other, and stuff like that. And I said, yeah, I think I think you're too nice for me. So I kind of like, no, I don't think things won't work out. I don't think we're the same type of personality and stuff. Because she thought certain things about me because of metal music, but it's like, no, that's just some bands, yeah, maybe, possibly, but not all. Let's see here. Where are we at? Number 9 is "Destroying Everything" by Hatebreed, an intense metalcore groove track focused on channeling personal struggles and hatred into a positive, destructive force of will. See, you think he's cool, right, Ashley? Yep, definitely, right? Number 8 is the Black Arts from Testament, which they got a new album out. So check that out. I forgot the name of the actual full album, but it's really good, really powerful, really awesome stuff. And there's even a couple cool, nice soft songs for those who don't like the real heavy stuff. But they're very powerful, just really deep stuff. Classic thrash song dealing. Oh, did I say that? The Black Arts, a classic thrash song dealing with dark themes of evil and the cult and arcane power. Number 7 is "Symbolic" by Death, is the band. a progressive death metal rock track exploring the human experience and the meaning that we derive from the physical world versus the inner thoughts. Cool. And my names? What's your names? Oh, do I have any kids? Oh, I was just talking about him right at the very beginning. Caleb. That's his name. 21 now. We're going to celebrate his birthday this weekend. And that reminded me, that's what I was talking about earlier, too, that well, at the very beginning, there was a lady. She was really freaking awesome, really nice. She was really sweet. She was I bought a few shirts because I was gonna buy some shirts online a little sooner, but I didn't get around to it. So I thought, where can I go to get them all? Hot Topic, because he likes metal, you know. So I got Slipknot and Slayer shirt. I'm thinking Slayer for later, maybe. But I shouldn't be saying that right now because he might be watching. I don't know. I don't think he watches the channel that often, but you never know. He's a really nice guy. He works at the McDonald's like down the street from where we live at. He's got his own place now. So anyway, number 7 is symbolic of death. Oh, I already said that. Number 6 is slaughter of the soul by the Gates is the name of the group. I don't know. I've heard much about them, but you might have. I'm not sure. A defining melodic death metal song about the annihilation of the inner self, of escaping suffering, and excellent for fast and progressive movement. Now there is a guy that I know that knows a lot and a lot about metal. I think that's all he's got in his brain is metal and stuff, and metal music, metal songs, metal artists, because he knows more than anybody I know. I named Mike. He's a really nice guy. He's really cool. So if any ladies out there would like a really awesome metal enthusiast here in Colorado, if you're in Colorado, yeah, I got the guy for you if you want to talk to him. It's a really nice guy, really cool. He's just got a great personality, just energetic, all the way, and a little attitude too with it to go with it. But anyway, rock and roll, rock and a hard place. I think I have heard that. I'm trying to remember who sings that. Rock and a hard place. I think I'm not positive on that one. Not sure. Um, Number 5 is Holy Wars from oh, Holy Wars: The Punishment Is Due by Megadeth is a complex, politically charged thrash metal. Tackles religious conflicts and intolerance of high speed with a high speed aggression. And I think based on that, I think I know what the song is a little bit about. Um, it has to do with some religion. There's quite a few metal bands that kind of touch on that a little bit, good and or bad, depending on how you look at it, depending on how you perceive things. Right, Bradley. Oh, is that your kids, Bradley? IMM. Oh, the group. Rock and a Hard Place. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, I think I know what you're talking about. Let's see here. Number 4 is Killed by Death Itself by Motorhead. A loud, fast rock metal track with about living fast and dying young. Um, Wait a minute. Embedding an unapologetic, reckless energy. Killed by Death, which is kind of cool. That's a different type topic for that. So it gives you a little bit of more for the workout or focus stuff. It might be really awesome. I don't know if I heard that one. I'm not sure. Here you go. Redneck by Lamb of God, a high energy groove metal track celebrating a destructive, over the top lifestyle and defiant of attitude. And if you guys have heard their new song for Septus, I think is how you pronounce it. Um, I like the way he changed it up a little bit. It's a little bit different. It's not quite Lamb of God, but I think the very beginning is very powerful. The middle is a little bit different, not quite what I expected. I was hoping he'd carry that through a little bit further in the song, or add it in there in the middle, because the way he sings it is really powerful. It's really awesome. It's just one of those songs that it kind of grabs your attention. Especially the way he sings it. It's definitely different. It's not like anybody else's vocals on a song that I've heard at all, to be honest. But anyway, here we go. We got Raining Blood from Slayer, a furious tribute thrash metal. furious thrash metal classic that tells the narrative of vengeful return from the afterlife, symbolizing relentless, unstoppable forces. Number two. Yeah, I was wondering about that. What's that? Oh, two oh no, me it's like 12:05 because I'm in Colorado time. That's why. Sorry. I usually try to start right at 11:30, but I was a little late tonight, so hands the mold. Yep, so you must be on East Coast time. Wow, that's crazy. Thanks for watching so late. Because sometimes I get people from other countries, like European countries, at different times, and they have like early times, like 8, 9, 10, something like that. I have to, man, make a poll if somebody says they're from another country, find out what time it is there, because it'd be kind of interesting to find out. Let's see, what do we got? Oh, number one is Now That You've Got Something to Die For by Lamb of God again, a mil, a millet groove metal track focused on fighting for a greater purpose, delivering a steady, commanding rhythm for heavy lifting. There you go. Now you got something to die for. Actually, it is a really powerful and awesome song. Hey, from South Africa. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's interesting. You had to say you're from South Africa because the fact that there's somebody I know that's in Kenya. And then there's another lady that I was talking to in another country. She was really nice until yeah, something I said North Carolina. There we go. We got a North Carolina person. Be kind of cool if I had a little map somewhere to pin these up. Okay, they're from this place. They're from that state or whatever. Yeah, in the background or something. But yeah, it'd probably be a lot of work to try to remember everybody's place of where they're from. But yeah, I kind of mentioned that to some people that I know when I talk about the channel. I say, yeah, I got so many subscribers now, and I'm so excited about it because it's really great to have people that are watching and appreciating it and this, that, and the other. Because it's one of those things that when you try to put some heart and soul into something, that you get some, somebody that appreciates it, which I do appreciate you guys for appreciating me doing that. There you go. Yep, that would be cool. Or a notebook. See, it'd be nice if I had a way of, I needed somebody that's on here all the time, just keeping a record for me. I need a Paul. That's what he does that for sick calls. Go for where we work at. If somebody calls off, he writes it down. Anyway, so he knows everybody's time when they call off. That's crazy, right? Okay, you want to do that, Ashley? Well, we got one. Was it North Carolina, and one from South Africa. One from Colorado. That's me, and anybody else that's in the audience. See, we got 12 people watching, right? I'm not sure. I usually do this Friday, Saturday nights at hopefully around 11:30 my time, so it'll be 2:30 your time. So why are you up so late? Are you bored? Are you doom scrolling? And you saw, oh, there's a live video stream about metal music. Let me check it out. I don't know how it shows up. So, when people find it, I'm kind of curious. That would be kind of cool to find out what you put in. Was it on your main page just to push the content out to you or what? Because you never know. It's hard saying, especially when we had 12 people. Now we have six. I think some people see live and they have, well, let me check it out. It's live. It's like happening right now, because you never know. It might be really cool. It might not be really cool. It might be kind of sucky. Who knows, right? Yeah. So anyway, we're still gonna do that tomorrow at sometime 6 o'clock to celebrate my son's birthday, even though it was on the 15th. But we're gonna do that after a while. No, that's okay. You're fine. Hello. So I kind of love somebody because of that stuff, but I appreciate people who do. If you're into religious, hey, there's nothing knocking that. But you never know. And the thing is, you never know. Um, I've told people this before, and I say it again. You never know what exactly could happen later on when you die. So it could be this, that, or the other. I know there's a person that I care about very deeply that got married, unfortunately, not that long ago, that actually she's more of an atheist, which but I think there's a little something there. Who knows, right? I know. Right? See, you're gonna talk me into it, right? Oh, that's funny. Well, the thing is, it's as far as I, my grandmother used to tell me. She goes, being a Sunday Christian doesn't make you a necessary Christian, and it doesn't make you a good person. It just means that you go to church a lot. You know, just saying. But she lived her life in the best way possible, as somebody would say, as treat others as you would want to be treated yourself. That's pretty much. But then there's also the eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth or something like that. I don't remember the scripture on that one. I'm not. I know Bible verses. I don't know them very well, and I don't remember. I haven't. The reason why I left the church a long time ago is because some of the people there didn't treat me very well. They just treated me like really bad, and they're just people. But who knows, right? Oh, yeah, I guess it is later today. So later today at 6, because it is tomorrow. Yeah, for you especially. Me, it just turned about 30 minutes ago tomorrow from last night when I started and Friday. And yeah, I don't know where we're gonna eat because he hasn't told us where he thinks he wants to go eat. He hasn't said anything. It's like, dude, what's up? So I got a cake, I got it ready to go, got some strawberry filling for him because he likes strawberry in his cake, which is fine because it's awesome because I like strawberry anyway. Um, but anyway, it's one of those things. Got 20 happy 21st birthday. I didn't know what to put on it. So I put some flower, not roses, some balloons and maybe some confetti and stuff. Make it a little celebrate. Nothing fancy, but it's one of those things. I know the one year when he turned 16, we got him a little driver's license cake. That was cool, so because he was driving. So who knows? Yep. That's me too. Saturday. California's not quite there yet. I think it's 11:30 there. Yeah. So California's still like on Friday's time. Friday day. I'm not sure about South Africa though. I'm not sure what day they're on. I think they're ahead of us, but I'm not positive. But anyway. Oh God. So what are you guys all up to? Oh, have you guys seen great movies lately? And bands maybe and concerts. I like frequently visiting both. I'm thinking about seeing Dogma, but I'm not sure. The lady who sings in the band is really good on vocals, really awesome sounding, but it's not quite what I usually listen to. But I mean, it's kind of metal, but it's not quite metal. It's more like Nine Inch Kills type style music. It's but she does a phenomenal job singing. I don't know what her name is. I'd have to find out. I don't know everybody in the band because I don't have. I just within the last maybe listen. I've heard a few of their stuff, but not very much. Oh yeah, Megan. I haven't seen it. The first one or the second? I'm sure it's Megan 2.0. I haven't seen the first one, so I need to do that. And I usually go with my a friend of mine, and usually he kind of says, "Hey, let's go see this, let's go see that." And some of the movies we go, well, let's see, do we buy a ticket for it, or do we actually just watch it at home? It's one of those things. Do we think it's good enough? Why 86? Oh, year 86? No, no. There is that. What was it? 72 hours later, 72 years later. 27 years later, 27 years, yeah, 27 years later. Oh, we're gonna be seeing Predator Badlands, and we saw Tron Ares. That was really good. That's the one I was trying to remember last week that I saw, and I go, "What's the name of the movie?" I forgot the name of the movie. And Nine Inch Nails did the whole album for Tron, which is really cool. I mean, I'm not a huge Nine Inch Nails fan now, but some of it did fit really well with the actual music that was the whole theme because it's kind of like that. Oh, that's fine. Typo. She has nails. There you go. Lady with the nails. I always like that. It reminds me of somebody. I don't want to get into that. She was trying to I don't know. She wanted to know my intentions. Like, oh, first of all, I got to get to know you before I can tell you exactly. I know what I want to do. I want to find something special, but which I already knew somebody that was, but then Yeah, things happen. I ain't gonna get into all that, but you know. Oh, nails for a wedding. Oh, you're gonna be in a wedding, I'm assuming, or getting married with awful acting. I guess it depends on what you think. Everybody's got a different opinion about it. Just like music, it's the same thing. I don't like 99 Skills that much, but I don't mind. Sleep Token's another one I'm not too fond of. But you know, there are people out there that like it, and hey, that's fine. That's their music. That's their thing. Just like the movies, same thing, right? Everybody's got their taste. Hey, if we all liked the same things, life would be boring as you know what. You know, can't say that on here, but you know what I'm talking about. Because you know, variety is the spice of life. You know, kind of things. Yeah, right. See, that's how I feel. But there's some people out there that like them both. But you know, I everybody can. Okay, the thing is, they have them on Bands in Town as the metal list for Sleep Token. It's like they're not very heavy. There should be a metal and a heavy metal playlist for people who like heavier metal on bands in town or bands in town, because I think that there are heavier bands that are cool that I like even more than that. Of course. Oh, okay. Oh, it's your brother. Okay, so you're going to his wedding. That's cool. Yeah, yeah, I think so. I mean, they classify it as that, and it's like what was it? There was a awards ceremony not that long ago that had some band that was definitely not metal at all, and they categorized as metal. It's like that's not metal. It's like more grunge than anything. They just don't know they just don't know their musical types or the whoever's in the. You think the music industry would know that, like it's Grammy Awards or one of those. They were talking. I forgot what the band was, but it was not metal. It was definitely not hardcore metal. I think we should have a. I think it'd be kind of cool if we had topics for an award for every single metal genre out there. That'd be cool. Death metal, melodic metal, goth metal. They'd be giving out awards all the time for all these different bands. There's even red dirt metal from Texas Hillbilly Coalition, which I don't think anybody actually coins that phrase in their music. But now I'm wondering, would they be okay with somebody else using their red dirt metal genre for their music if they were kind of the same way? It's hard to say, right? Oh, it is the obituary shirt. It's a Reaper. He's pretty. I like this shirt. This is one of my favorite shirts. This is my. Oh, it's your mom's account. You're on your mom's account. How old are you, Ashley? You said you're not married yet, so you must not be old enough to get married. Well, not saying you couldn't. It's just that it might be a little awkward if you're young. I do know back a long time ago when people died younger, they actually didn't have people that were married under 18. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I thought so. Yeah, that's a little young. Yeah. I would wait until you at least probably what? Not 18 for sure. Probably like what? Maybe 20 something, 27 maybe. It's a good number. It's not super old. Yeah. 26 maybe. 26, 25. I think that's a good name because you kind of have some experience on your belt of about life and your opinions and how you think about things and stuff like that, but make sure you do it for the right reasons. Don't rush it. Yeah, because you don't want to do it. Oh, and 20. Oh, okay. I saw the 12. I go 12. Okay. Yeah, new metal. Actually, I think they're more death metal. But I think is it Lamb of God's new metal, I believe? Or no, that's groove metal. I don't know. But anyway, I think sometimes they're classified in a couple different categories because they kind of hit on a couple different things depending on the music they play. Patience is my name. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, because I married when my ex-wife was younger than I was, and I don't think she really knew what she wanted, but she wanted to get out of the house, which is not the reason to get married to somebody. I'm sorry. I kind of told her that. Oh, you're gonna get married at 20. You're sure you're gonna find somebody at 20. Okay. Like I said, don't rush it though. Well, at least give it a few years. Oh, you know what? I think I know I'm just being sarcastic with this, but yeah, wait for 7 years and then get married. 7 or 8 years after you've been dating for a while. That's how long you should date. Then get married because that's apparently the thing to do. Apparently, I'm just somebody else I know. I'm just messing around with it because of that. She'll probably get mad at me if she ever sees this, but she'll know what I'm talking about. If she ever does. Uh, Little Nina, oh, they're a good band. They're good. New metal, uh-huh. Mudvayne, Corn, Slipknot. You already got somebody. Oh, so I see. She's getting the 7 years in now, and then getting married at 20 or longer, right? Because that'd be like, yeah, that's pretty close to 8 years, I think, right? 20. There you go. Get married at 3, enjoy your 20s. They got a point there. They got a point because you can have some fun. You know, actually, one thing is you should at least get to know at least a couple people before you get married to somebody because I think that's important. I think because you might say because you might get married. You know what happened to me after I got married, and I was being faithful regardless, but I still thought, did I make the right choice? Did I make the right decision? I was in my 30s when I got married. Somewhere, no, 29, 28. Yeah, 20 because I turned 30 and my ex-wife when she was my wife got me out early, celebrated, had a really big to do on my 30th birthday. Yeah, and yeah, I because I think I was at the Renaissance Fair and there's some very nice looking ladies that are really cool, and I got thinking just because they look beautiful doesn't mean anything because that doesn't mean they're right for you, of course, because looks are looks. They're not person behind the thing. You got to have what you're attracted to, but also something that you're interested in. And like I said, the one person I'm trying to explain that to them, they don't get it, is that I got to know you before I can decide what to do. Because if I don't know you, there's no point. I mean, to me, I think knowing somebody really well, the things that you have in common, because once I got married, I found some things out about my wife that I didn't know when we were dating because we were doing other things. I'm not going to get into all that, but a little bit more. And I go, yeah, that's was probably the wrong thing to do, but we still cared about each other. At least we had that connection, I thought. But anyway, at least at the time. You're about to what now? Oh yeah, she's got her nails. You're about to your phone. You got to charge it. I charged mine earlier. I was a little tired, so I took a little nap. And I got up and I said, "Oh crap, I got to get on." That's why I was a little bit late because of that. So anyway, yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's awesome. I don't know. What do you guys think? Does anybody else on here that can chime in on that? Telling Ashley, yeah, wait until you're 30. I'd say at least wait until like 25. Get another 5 years in there, and and talk to some other people. Tell you whoever it is that you're going to marry that I would like to just talk to some guys, get to know them. Nothing serious, right? Oh, I know. You don't have a charger. Oh, I'm sorry. Now my one of my longtime conversationalists is going to be leaving because of a charger issue. I wish I had a charger for you. I could just plug you in, charge it remotely. That would be crazy, but you can't do that, unfortunately. Not yet, anyway. I'm gonna send you some power from my phone, right? Over YouTube. That would be really cool if they could do something like that. I mean, it's like Nikola Tesla with the wireless stuff. Eventually, that will happen, I think, because I've heard that is possible, and you won't have to have batteries anymore in your phone. You'll just have energy coming to your phone. But who knows? You've dated 30 people. What? Dated 30 people before at 12? Oh. Somebody knows I'm here. It's my cat. I try to keep her out because she gets kind of troublesome. And she puts claw marks on my chair, and I don't want that. If she didn't do the claw thing, I'd be all set. Her name's Angel because my son named her Angel. See, I have a guardian angel with me. She keeps me safe. That's probably why my son named it because he knew that I listen to metal music and that I might be troublesome. Who knows? It's hard to say. Yeah, I know, right? Well, I don't know if it's solar power. With Tesla, he was trying to transport energy through the air. That energy, because energy and lightning can go through the air. So if you can transport energy through the air, you could charge things that way. But I think part of it is that somebody said, well, that could be dangerous and all this other stuff, scaring people, and I don't think it never took off. Compared to wires, that's why we have wires now. Um, but I don't know that for certain. Beating Guitar Hero on expert. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, it is. Actually, do you know that Nikola Tesla actually had a workshop here in Colorado Springs, right where I live at? And I kind of know about where it's at, or at least what it used to be, because they had a episode of him on one of the shows I watched, and there's a few houses, and I think I know about where it is based on the location. It's kind of close to a park that is like close to downtown, but not quite. At the time, it probably would have been outside town, and now the town, Colorado Springs, has gotten so much bigger. Yeah. No, I haven't. Actually, I've heard of it and I know about it. And we need to get one of those pizzas. That's what we should go for his birthday. For 420 pizza. That would be awesome. Boy, I could get pizza all the time. Um, at least every Tuesday because Papa Murphy's, go figure, right? Got some $10 pizza sales, you know. Oh yeah. See, that pizza's probably way better than that. So I take it you're from, I don't know if you're from Colorado? I'm not sure if the 420 Pizza is like a chain now, or just here locally in Colorado. Thanks for the love, appreciate it, and the likes and subscribes. Anyway, so I don't know. It's decent. I'm not sure. Oh, you've been to Colorado Springs and you've tried their pizza. That's probably what it was. Uh, I thought they did. I think they do because it's not you can they don't charge you tax they can't charge you tax on it because it's not prepared there. So technically, if it's something that you can buy, that's not or that's well that's prepared food, but I don't know. But deli stuff is like that, so I don't know. Okay, yeah, I was gonna. You got to get to bed, and your battery's gonna die here soon. Plus, I'll probably leave after all here soon. Oh, okay, New Mexico, from Hatch, New Mexico. There we go. There's another one. Ashley can mark off the list. We don't have one anymore. Oh, that's a bummer. In Hatch, New Mexico, I guess they got it. Well, I think they're chains. I think it's like McDonald's. There's an owner that owns the franchise because each one seems a little bit different, but not. But they still have the standardized things on that. But who knows? Papa John's, I think, is a really good pizza. But there is a place in Colorado Springs called Fargo's Pizza. I know a lot of people don't like the crust as much, but I like it. It's like a cracker style crust. It's a little crispy. It's kind of a thin crust, but it's really good. It's awesome, I think, but that's me. And they got like an old fashioned type building and stuff. It's really cool. Kind of reminds me of Casa Bonita, which South Park, the guys from South Park renovated it, and they spent a huge fortune on the building, and they're definitely having to make up for the amount of money they spent on. But I have a feeling that they probably almost pretty closely got most of that back. Not all of it, but most of it. Yeah, so far they've only been out for a while. Yeah, Domino's is fairly decent for the price and what it is. Pizza, I think, is a little bit. Oh, has it? Is it usually pizza? That's usually a pretty good brand. At least they used to be, but apparently not so far. No more, huh? Oh, okay. Twice a year, I like the thin crust. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yep. Got the smiles. Thank you, Ashley. Appreciate it. Oh, if that's your no, you said your name was something else. I forgot now. You see, you're on somebody else's account. That's interesting. You're on somebody else's account watching me. I've had a few people that are like that. They're younger, and they. I was thinking, how do they get on here to watch? Because I thought it was for. I made it to where it's not for kids. No offense, but patience, 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 patience. Oh, that's your name. Is that your name? Patience. Interesting. Oh, okay. Ashley is your mom's name. Okay, gotcha. Okay, patience. Cool. All right, we got it down. So Ashley will be the person that kind of keeps track if she's on here again. Are you borrowing her phone or something, or just using her account? Because I'm not old enough to have one yet. They have actually do have now laws where you got to be a certain age in order to have an account. That probably is the reason why. Yep. So now you're watching all kinds of stuff, huh? Mom hopefully doesn't mind you using her account, watching the Voice of Metal, talking to a guy that's quite a bit older about you getting married. That's pretty bad. Oh my goodness. Oh, what a day. You never know what's going to happen on the Voice of Metal, right? So stay tuned. Who knows what'll happen next, right? All right. Anyway, hopefully you guys are doing well. Had a good day. See, I got one person. It's probably still Ashley. And she's up at 2:30 in the morning. She's Barnum. She's on her mom's account at 2:30 in the morning talking to a guy about metal music and getting married at 30 when she's only no 20 when she's only 12. Right? She doesn't mind. Ugh. Oh, I gotcha. Okay. You haven't set up your phone yet. Say hi. Hi back. Patience. Miss Patience. Actually, that's funny. I think I was just talking to a woman named Patience. I think that's what her name was. Yeah, I think so. No, it's not. Precious. Precious. Start with a P. That's what made me think of it. Yeah, and I was mentioning something about somebody else. Well, what it boiled down to is that I'm looking for something in a relationship, certain personality type, whatever. And something I mentioned a few things that me and this other person were talking about that didn't quite work out. And she thought I was talking about this other woman instead of her. And I go, and she was all mad. I go, first of all, we're not, we're just started talking. Second of all, I'm not even talking about this other person as far as being in a relationship with them. I was just talking to them, getting to know them, just like I am her. And this other person named Josie, I really did care about quite a bit. She was a really wonderful person. I do care about her, but she was kind of pressing the whole, what's the intentions, yada yada yada, which I can understand. And I said, well, I got to know you before I can say, yeah, this. I know what I want. I mean, I want a relationship with somebody. I want somebody that's special and, just like apparently Ashley has found at the age of 12. She's dated 30 people. I think you had more dates than I have. And I'm 50 some years old. I mean, come on. I guess I'm more selective maybe, but I don't know. Who knows? I think it's easier for women anyway. As guys go, oh yeah, I'll go out with you. Right? Oh, patient. Oh. I got you, patience. Patience? Is it patience or precious? Precious patience. See, you can see precious patience. I know. I'm just messing with you. Oh, okay. Oh, words appropriate. Gotcha. Gotcha. Well, I try to keep it clean. There are some people that kind of add some interesting stuff, right? Oh, body inappropriate. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, because yeah, you're a little young for that stuff for sure. It's not good. Just you watching. I know, really. It's like you and me talking, having fun. Who knows? I don't know. It's kind of crazy. So at least you know somebody in Colorado now. Oh gosh. Yeah, she's precious patience, right? But you're not. You're not. You're not. Precious. You're patience, right? We're not precious. We're patience. Patience is the best. Or day after they like the word. Oh, gotcha. You're kind of like me on that one, huh? Yep, I don't really like me at school, so when I'm get together with them, they literally the day after they like they're done. Bye, haha. Yep, I can feel you on that. Definitely feel you. Yeah, because it's like somebody that I wanted to get to know, this, that, and the other, which is crazy because I had somebody that I really still like a lot, and I would definitely think we'd hit it off. But, she doesn't know, well, she knows me, but she doesn't know me. She told me, you don't know me that well. It's like, well, how do you know if you've never talked to me long enough to actually find out, right? I might know more about you than you think. That's what I told her. But it's like, I know you better than you think you do. But who knows? I don't know everything about everybody. That's the one thing. It's good to know somebody before you actually start in a long term relationship with somebody. I think that's important because if not, then you might make the mistake of marrying somebody that you're going to be stuck with, and you might be really upset about. Hello again, Ashley, or I should say, Patience, or is it Precious Patience? Just kidding. I'm messing around. Don't worry. I'm just being goofy. Because I'm kind of tired, and I'm sure you are too. And actually, it's getting late. I shouldn't keep you up so late. I said it's at like 2:30 in the morning, 2:37 to be exact, right? Who knows? Yeah, see my ring. I got this ring for a certain reason. It reminds me of somebody. What's this now? Will you submit YouTube channel because I have one to you have a channel to subscribe to? Do you want are you on is it on Ashley or is it on the Precious? When you get your phone set up, I should say. Make a comment so I know which one it is, so I have the right one. I'm not sure. Can I do that from here? Let's see here. As my channel activity. No, I can't do that. Okay, that's weird. Pin message. Okay. I'm not sure if I can pin that one. I'll pin it to the top. I don't even know which one I pinned. You know what? Can I do it this one? Hold on. Okay. Let me do this. Pin message. So I guess that'll stay. Oh, okay. There you go. So I'll keep it on there for a little. Sorry. Oh, subscribe. Yes, subscribe. Yeah, you want to subscribe to submit. That's for other things. Longer story than that. But anyway. All right. I better let you go, Ashley. Or should I say precious? Or should I say should I say precious? No, I shouldn't say that. Patience. See, I knew what I was talking about. I was just messing with you a little bit. Anyway, patience, precious, Ashley, whichever you prefer. Oh, she's gone. Oh, she's not here. She's here. See, there's little hearts coming up, and there's no person watching. It says. Anyway, I better let you go because you got to get some sleep, and so do I. So you guys take care out there. Don't forget to headbang, like, and subscribe to the channel because you never know. You might actually find something new that you never heard before. And yeah, it's going to be awesome. And then later on, if we get enough subscribers, we'll have maybe somebody on here that you might want to actually talk to other than myself about metal music. So take care, have a good night. Don't forget to headbang, like, and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye. Oops.